Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dice by the Sword. It is Sunday night again, which means we are back for the latest serving of Nyxalia and Aetherbound Saga. We apologise, we have not been here for 2 weeks, but we've been doing some very important things. Last weekend we were at the UK Games Expo. If you don't know what that is, type it into Google and you'll find out all the information, but what an action-packed weekend that was. But we are back, we are ready for another amazing session of D&D to get you through your Sunday evenings. But I'm not here alone, we have everyone else with us, of course. And here they all are. Well, most of them. Dan, I don't know what Dan's doing. I think he forgot the memo that we're actually live on a Sunday night. But anyway, everyone else is here. Hello, everyone!
Hello!
Hello. Yay! We're doing it. We're doing it live. Live and direct. Yes. UKGE last weekend was really good. We had a lot of fun. Lots of stuff happened. Most of the cast were there. We filmed a lot of interviews. We bought a hell of a lot of stuff that we probably shouldn't have bought. It was incredible. We are currently in an editing frenzy, trying to get all of that stuff ready for you guys and all that content ready. We are getting all the interviews edited. We've got loads of short form stuff that we're editing down as well. So if you haven't yet, make sure that you're on our YouTube page and you've got the notifications set, all that kind of stuff, because all of that juicy goodness is coming your way. But we are here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to play D&D. But before we do have to get through some announcements as normal. So, as you can see, Dan is very kindly, and I'm sure Luke is as well. Luke, show us your top. Boom. Hey. Merch, baby. We do that. If you want to buy some really cool stuff and support our channel, then you can head over to our merch store and you can find some really cool stuff there. Yeah, do that. Also, as I'm sure, as I've just said, make sure you go and follow us on all social media platforms. We have seen a huge rise in our Instagrams and our TikToks over the last week because we've been pumping out some really cool shit. So if you haven't seen that yet, then head over to Instagram and TikTok and make sure that you subscribe and you follow and you do all that stuff. All the links are downstairs in the About section. You can find all that there. Also, the YouTube channel. Obviously, we are releasing our episodes twice a week. They come on a Tuesday and a Thursday, apart from last week. That's because I hadn't edited stuff because I was waiting for my new computer. But that's all up there now. So head over to YouTube. Obviously, subscribe, notification bell. Please like and comment and do all that fun stuff whenever you see a video of ours. Just because it helps the algorithm and it pushes it in front of more people that enjoy this kind of thing. Cool. More things to come in the future, such as we are currently in the process of getting all of our episodes up till now in audio format for your ear holes, which will be on all good podcasting sites. So wherever you cast your pods, you'll be able to find us. We're just in the process of getting all that edited down into smooth audio format so that you can listen to D&D in your ears. Cool. That's on the horizon. We're just, obviously, we've got a lot on at the moment, editing and what have you, so that's going to be a project that we're currently working on in the background, but might take a few weeks for us to get there, but it is in the pipeline. We're working on it. Cool. Other things that are happening in the future, we've got some really cool little, like, one-shots and charity streams and things planned. More on that, obviously, once we've firmed up dates, but I can confirm that while we're at the UKGA, we have managed to secure a couple of opportunities for us that you guys at home will find really fun, which may include a different system. It may include a different GM coming in to run a game for us. Ooh. All that fun stuff. So,
what a relief that will be.
I know, finally, a decent GM. I'm joking. I'm
trying to not ruin my second hero point.
Every time I come here, I am abused.
I thought it was the other way around.
As you can see, guys, we have also done some really cool and fancy things with the overlays. Thanks to... so, remember when we first started this, and we were having loads of technical problems because, like, the computer I had wasn't able to, like, do the things that we needed it to do? Well, that has all changed. So as you can see, we've got a live background and people's names are changing and the logo's shifting and stuff. We've cleaned it all up. We've made it like we're in the 21st century now, baby. So yeah, we've made some improvements and stuff. So I hope this is very enjoyable for your faces and that you like this on the big screen on the telly in your front room. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Yep, let us know. It's been a couple of weeks, guys. I'm out of touch. So, if you like what you see, then please make sure that you follow if you haven't already. You hit that subscribe button down there. It's a little purple button. You don't have to, but it really does help support the channel and goes to making more and more improvements. But you can do that for free. If you already pay for Amazon Prime, then you can link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account. You get 1 free subscription a month. You can spend that here if you're feeling generous, but please obviously make sure you spend it somewhere in, like, on someone in the TTRPG space. Please don't spend it on a Fortnite streamer because fuck that shit. TTRPG all the way. But yeah, all we ask is that you just come and join us on a Sunday and, you know, enjoy our D&D offerings for you because we put a lot of time and effort into this. Well, most of us do. Jack just turns up every week.
What do you mean? I just do that every week.
How does that feel?
Yep. See, Jack.
I feel sad. I feel like Joe feels.
For my life.
I feel sad.
Anyway, that about wraps up all the announcements from me. Guys, is there anything else anybody would like to announce? Is there anything else that I've forgotten about? Because I'm all in a tiz. No?
We're all good. I think we're ready.
Yeah. I will be at Tartan Tabletop on the 19th of August if anyone wants to come and see me.
Yay.
Which is at Edinburgh Fringe. Bit more detail, Joe.
There, yes. I get that we don't all live together. Yes, I'm in Edinburgh. So, yeah. It's somewhere. Have a look on their website. It's there. Book tickets and stuff.
Yeah.
Woo!
Such a fucking professional, man. Insane.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's play some D&D, guys.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
So, as we get into tonight's episode, make sure that you guys have got drinks and that you're all relaxed and that you're ready to have some fun because we're about to dive into this week's episode of Nyxalia and Aetherbound Saga here on Dice by the Sword.
The long road to adventure is never paved so clean. Spells and fists are sometimes used, others make a scene. So grab your gear, the game's begun. A tale of triumph for everyone. One roll can go and seal your fate. A crit or fail, it's never too late. Learning some spells, the dice decide. Hold your breath, it's a wild ride. We come together every week to see where we will go. And when we strike to bet your life, we'll crush our evil foes. We're adventurers. Ancient fiends will cast them out. We're adventurers. You'll never have any doubt. Dungeon delving, monster chasing, finding a hidden hoard. Just remember who we are. We're Dice by the Sword. Dice by the Sword.
The morning light crept through the crooked shutters of Mervyn Tallowtree's cottage, but its warmth brought little comfort. The kindly man had vanished without a trace, and worse, no one in Meadowvale seemed to remember he even existed in the first place. Driven by this unease, the party began their investigation. First, they sought answers in the heart of the village, questioning an old man on a bench who spoke of pleasant weather and little else. And as he walked away, he was followed by one of our party members and through a dusty window glimpsed something chilling. Dusty mantelpiece and a portrait with the gentleman dancing with a non-existent figure. A gap in memory too clean to be natural. From there they turned to the bakery and the woodworker's shop, but found only confusion and pleasant shrugs. Meadowvale wore its normalcy like a mask, one perfect, polished. But then, a break in the pattern. A young boy in the square, wide-eyed and curious, asked if Ulrich was a real giant and denied the fact that Peanut believed that they are a real dragon. But when the party asked him about Mervyn, something flickered in the child's eyes. A name on his lips, a memory half-formed, and then, like a fog rolling in, doubt, confusion, and then silence. And the more he was pressed, the more unease he got and uncomfortable he got. He began to run across the town square at pace before Peanut acted quickly and cast a charm spell on him. Though the effects were quite good, the questioning afterwards not so much, and after a short period the effects of that spell dissipated and the young boy ran off towards his home. Peanut gave chase and found that the location of the boy's house. We're going to leave that there because this is, yeah, we're getting in the weeds. Anyway, as the sun continued its ascent towards midday, late afternoon, the party pressed forward and headed in towards Esselnir Forest. There, amidst tangled roots and the whispering wind, they came upon a clearing. And standing beneath a colossal oak tree, they saw a creature. Presence, an entity, watching, waiting. And the silence that followed was anything but empty. The forest around you narrows into a dense tangle of bark and shadow. Twisted trees lean inward, the skeletal limbs clawing at the dimming sky. Mist curls along the underbrush, clinging to your boots. As you all stand... Oh. Alright, everyone's cameras just refreshed for some reason on OBS. I don't know why that happened.
And Jack is green.
Wait. Jack's
Jack
green?
is very green.
Why is
Green.
Jack
What do you
green?
mean?
Green
I've always
is-
been this color.
I mean,
It
it
looks
makes
like
sense.
he's been targeted in VATS.
Why? Why has that happened?
This be my natural color.
Yeah, it actually suits him.
You chose your
Green.
path.
Anyway,
Why has that happened?
boy is green.
Wait, why has that happened? That's so strange. Why did that? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Intro. Let's do that. 1 second, guys. Why the hell did that happen? There we go.
Oh, the goblin memes
There
are
we go.
already pouring in.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We fixed
Can't
it.
do this to me.
Green
Go back.
anymore. Yay.
Anyway, the air is thick with the scent of moss and decaying leaves and something else, something wrong. The clearing that you've stepped into feels ancient. The ground here is soft with rot, and the roots of a massive gnarled oak tree erupt from the earth like bones of a slumbering titan. Its trunk is split down its center, blackened and hollow, and from the void steps this thing. It stands nearly 7 feet tall, draped in rotted rags and a threadbare cowl that conceals most of its face. From beneath the hood, you see nothing but darkness, a void where a face should be, as if light itself refuses to touch it. Its arms are long and unnatural, the skin clinging too tightly to the elongated bones, and its fingers taper into clawed tips that pulse ever so faintly with dark ethereal light. The creature moves with a jerking precision, almost like a puppet being pulled by unseen things. But it's the presence that chills you most. It bleeds stillness of death. Birds no longer sing, the wind refuses to blow, and even the forest settles into an unease. And when it speaks, it does not use words. Instead, your minds are flooded with broken memories, faces you've forgotten, names you no longer know, the crushing weight of absence. You all feel a brief moment of disassociation, a flash of some lost moment of an unspoken fear before reality reasserts itself. A chill runs through your spine, as if the hollow one in front of you is already inside your minds. As you all stand, eagerly waiting its first move, it vanishes from sight.
Oh, shit.
I get to roll my new dice now, which is really good.
Is it really good, though?
For me, it is great.
I get to roll my new dice. You're all dead.
Yeah.
One second.
CPK.
Oops.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So that is a natural. That's a natural
not a
20.
90,
So that's
Oh,
a crit.
God.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oric.
Who that'd be? Oh,
Oh, no.
You get for speaking.
Right, I've,
Should have just stayed quiet.
Oric,
right,
you
I'll start
feel.
working on my new character now.
You feel this pain where the coldness was reaching up from your spine. Now this sharp feeling just juts into your back, and as you turn your head, this creature has its claws dug straight into your back, leaning over and just goes. You take 17 points of damage. And I'd like everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Oh, boy.
God damn.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's
Very
not bad.
bad. That's very bad.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
This is going to be great. Yep, this is going to be
I
really
I was
great.
getting bored. I was getting bored of work anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We're all good.
So, how I
What?
figured out, these guys are going to either be the death of me today, or they're going to help me. And they chose the first option.
Love that.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Which dice shall I use for my initiative? This is where it gets
Yeah,
complicated. I'm
that's
gonna
the
use
question.
my chunk. I'm gonna use one of my chunks.
Okay. So let's go through initiative scores. Geralt,
14.
14. Thank you. Coric,
16.
16. Thank you very much. Octavius,
Natural 1 for 6.
6. Thank you. Ulrich,
13.
13. Thank you. Peanut,
16.
16. Okay. As this creature drives its claws dead into your back, Ali Hall has redeemed a boon for Coric. Think he's going to need it.
Oh,
Nice.
thank
There
you.
we go.
It's
Okay.
very nice.
As part of your boon, I'm going to roll. In fact, no, I think a D8 isn't enough. A D10, Coric.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a D10, and you can have the result of this plus 3 healing.
Ooh.
So that's 5 plus 3, that's 8 points of healing right off the bat,
Better.
just before we really get into combat. Cool.
I feel less like I'm going to die.
Sure.
It's one of us.
Sure. Sure.
But marginally less.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Marginally.
Top
Eight-
of
eight-
initiative.
8 points less.
Yeah, this creature is top of initiative. So I will say that this is part of its first turn with the first attack. It will then, as it kind of digs its claws into you, it will just... You see, for those that turn to look, it kind of shimmers and changes in form, almost becoming blurred as it shifts quickly and lunges its claws out towards you, Octavius.
Fuck off, dude.
Oh, that bounced off the thing. It's a 21 to hit. 21 will hit. Okay.
Probably.
So that's 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 3, 12 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please. And I need Coric to make me a wisdom saving throw as well, please.
Oh boy, this is fun.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. So wisdom, right?
Yep, wisdom saving throw.
Can
The
I?
only
Can,
thing
is,
I'm
this,
absolutely horrors at.
is this magic?
It's not a spell being cast, but it is a magical effect, yeah.
Is this magic?
No, because I've got advantage on wisdom if it's magic. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, yeah. It's a magical effect, yes. Octavius, what did you get?
I'm not just asking for the sake of it. This is
That is
magic.
a 16.
16, you take an additional 3 points of psychic damage.
Oh, damn.
I'm almost down.
Holy shit. Okay.
Boy.
15.
15, you also take an additional 3 points of psychic damage. Excellent. Well, that is its turn.
It's fine. We haven't even found out the name yet. We're fine.
Cool. Coric, what is your dexterity score, please? Coric and Peanut got the same score on initiative. I need to know who's going first. And the higher dex goes
My
first.
dex is 15.
15, Peanut?
14.
14. Okay, Coric, you're up first. As this creature just like retracts the claws out of yourself and Octavius. It is within melee range, but it is your turn. Action, bonus action, and movement from you, please. I like these new dice.
Do you know?
Yep.
You didn't originally, but you like them now.
If they can only turn up on a Sunday and never roll well any other time, I'm good with it. I will say,
Happy
though...
you are happy.
Thanks, mate. I will say that first attack was with advantage because it was a surprise attack.
Okay,
That's why it was... Yeah. Anyway, Coric, you're up. What do you want to do?
Get my Eldritch Cannon, but action to do that. I don't know what. Okay, I'm going to magically create my. It's going to be a hand cannon because I like carrying them around. I'm going to create my little Eldritch Cannon, so you'll basically just see this kind of. It almost looks like a flintlock pistol appear in his hand, generate itself. Moving's going to be a waste of time, so I'm not going to do that either. Moment.
Okay, so you create this hand cannon. You're not going to take any movement. Is the creation of the hand cannon an action to do? Okay, do you have any bonus actions you want to do?
Fire it as a bonus action. I don't know whether I can do that in the same turn.
If it says you can fire it as a bonus action, then you can do it in the same turn. You've used your action to create it. Fire it as a bonus action if it gives you the option to do so, by all means.
Right, so I'm going to fire Force Ballista.
Okay, is that a ranged attack? I would imagine with it being a cannon, it will be.
Yeah.
So that will be at disadvantage because you are within 5 feet of the creature, which makes no fucking sense!
Yep, unfortunately.
Shoot
I mean, you could just change the rule down if you wanted to. You could just say it's within advantage. You know, like,
I wish I could. I wish I could, but I have to honor the rules of the game. Sorry.
I like it. God, I'm not judging.
I'll be all over the press tomorrow. DM changes rules. Everyone goes mad.
I know, yeah. I'll have Watsy on the phone in the morning, being like, "Excuse me, Dan. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have to pull the plug on your live stream, and there are FBI agents outside of your house as we speak. You need to just get in the black van and don't ask questions." Cool.
I just rolled a 19 on both dice.
Incredible.
That's 24 to hit.
We'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage, please.
Two random d8s. Half the fun. Oh, good times. That is 12 points. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it is 12 points of force damage.
12 points of force
you just
damage.
see me pull the trigger, and the hammer slams into the back, and this kind of blue force magic just fires out at the end of it as it kicks back and just hits this thing right in its chest.
Hell yeah. Doing 12 points of force damage. Excellent. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's everything for me.
Okay,
Thank you.
Peanut, you're up. And then Yerrol, you're next.
Okay. I am going to my hands in my pocket, and I'm gonna like both pockets like this, and she's gonna go and she's gonna pull out a bunch of glitter and like just shit that she's had in her pockets, and within like a blink of an eye, she vanishes and casts invisibility.
Okay.
Bye.
You, as an action, you cast invisibility. Excellent. I think I have a thing for that.
It's called Blindside.
Called counterspell.
Just leave.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Anything else on your turn? So it's an action to cast invisibility.
I'ma just disappear over here.
Okay, so you begin racing across the battlefield. Not that anyone can see it. Anything else from you?
I think I'm just gonna shout, "Good luck, guys!"
Oh my god.
So
I
nice.
don't know why I'm just envisaging you just invisibly going.
Okay. Cool. Yerrol, you're up with Ulrich next.
Okay, I will close my eyes, hold my pendant to my chest, and summon 3 violet orbs of light that will come out from my chest. I will send them to Coric, Ulrich, and Octavius, and cast Bless.
Yay.
Excellent.
Ooh.
And then I think am I allowed to cast, for my bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon?
No, because that's they're both spells.
Right.
So
okay.
you can only cast 1 spell per turn.
Right, unless it's a spell or a cantrip.
Exactly, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Will then move 20 feet. Yeah. And back a bit. Yeah, that's it. And that's all I will do.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Ulrich, you're up.
Yes, okay, so this thing surprise attacking Coric from behind and clearly showing it's not looking to fight fair. Ulrich sort of turns on his heel, looks around and goes, "Oh, not this again. All right, fine." And as he sort of digs into the ground to like wheel around Octavius and turn, you watch as he focuses in on that energy again, but where it was once just this sort of mist of chromatic energy coming across him, it is now a very clear pattern that look like roots and branches that snake and weave down his arms and then up his jawline and across his eyes where the scars are, and they sort of meet at the top of his head as I go into my Barbarian's Rage.
Hell yeah, bonus action rage, let's go!
So, because he is now a Path of the World Tree Barbarian, I get 3 temporary hit points for going into a rage, which is always nice. I'll give those to myself.
Excellent.
You're gonna need it.
Yep. And then as Ulrich wheels round Octavius, looking at the wound sort of sustained by him, and then to Car, goes, "I've got you, my friends, don't worry." And he's going to come between all of them, spear in hand. And as I do Coric, you gain...
Gain sounds
you
good.
gain,
It's good.
you gain 9 temporary hit points as you watch some of the energy from Ulrich come your way and sort of latch onto your wrist, and you watch as a band, like a sort of a Norse band of greenish energy clamps around your wrist, and you gain some of the vitality from the world tree, as I can do that at the beginning of each turn because I'm in my rage.
Hell yeah, like that.
So you've got 9. And then I am just going to lunge the spear straight at its chest.
Fuck yeah. Go ahead. Roll to hit,
Cool.
please.
It's not spells, it's actions. Cool. That's a 21 to hit.
21 will definitely hit as this spear. Hold on. Are you throwing the spear, or you're just...
No, I'm just throwing
Okay.
it for as a,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
as
yeah.
a figure of speech.
Thrusting it. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, excellent. So that is 10 points of piercing plus the 2 for the rage. So that is 12 points of piercing damage from spear.
Excellent.
And
Yep, go ahead. No,
you
go ahead.
guys. No, I was
You
gonna
had
say-
bless, but it doesn't matter. That's all good.
Okay, cool. Yes, and just because of the sap ability, because I'm a weapon master with the spear, it now has disadvantage on its next attack.
Excellent. Disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Yep. And that is my full turn, as he just sort of tries to hold it in place, this spear in its chest, trying to take up most of its attention.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Octavius, you're up.
What I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'll go into flanking right against Korek.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you,
Uh-huh.
at the current moment, I can attack 6 times with advantage with bless. So let's do that.
You can attack 6 times.
Yes, I can attack 3 times normally with my daggers as a bonus action, as an action, and I can attack again because of Nick. So it's 3 times, and I'm going to use a hero point to attack one more time.
Okay, so that's 4
Additional action.
attacks.
To take an additional action. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's 4 attacks. Yeah.
An
Oh,
additional...
well, but still, it's
Yeah.
cool.
It
Okay?
is cool, yeah.
It's still cool.
Or attack is still good.
It is still pretty good. Yeah, go ahead.
The
So,
first
with
one
advantage
is
and bless.
21.
Will hit.
Oh, fuck off. Okay. Second one misses. That's a natural 19. I think that hits.
Yep. All of these are with advantage because you're flanking, you know that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And 2, that's 18. 18 plus 5, I think hits also, right?
It does, yeah.
So
So
that's
3 of
3
those
hits.
attacks hit.
And 2 of those will be with a dagger, the Hunter's Fang.
Yep.
Full damage, okay. Plus full damage, okay. Full damage, okay.
It's all getting very exciting, isn't it?
And 1, okay. And because we're like this, I can do sneak attack. Just 36.
Mmm. Yes. Yeah.
In
Yes,
quite a convoy
exactly.
now, aren't you?
Exactly.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
dirty
Just-
bastard.
Dan's
what-
just there going,
what's
"You big,
the-
beautiful, deadly monster."
That's okay.
Oh,
That's
it's
okay. That's okay.
Once per turn. So that is altogether, and I need you to twice make me a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
Let me just. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay. 16, you said, yeah? DC 16?
14, I think it
14.
was.
14. Okay.
Did you fail both of them?
I got nat ones on both rolls.
Oh shit!
So, not
These dice.
only
Short-lived.
does the
So
monster
short-lived.
take 27 points of damage,
Oof.
Oh, damn.
it also is poisoned
Yes.
until the end of its next turn and has disadvantage on wisdom perception checks.
Yes.
Excellent. Hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Love that. Okay.
Oh, you broke. And that's all. Everything I can do. That's literally everything I could have done. I think maybe. Hold on, maybe. No, that's it. I don't have anything else.
Give me-
All of it just daggers and dagger after each other, the poison going into it, and he's like, just starting to punch it. Absolutely. That's my
Okay.
turn.
That's your turn. Okay. At the top of initiative
Thus
Uh-oh.
ending my turn.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
is the lair action.
I wonder who this monster's going to
There we
attack.
go.
Oh, here we are. There we go.
All creatures within 60 feet need to make a wisdom saving throw, please. That would be everybody.
Is this magic again?
It is magic, yeah.
Is this magic again? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm always going to check because I got advantage.
Some saving throws, all right?
The
Nat
dice
20.
love
Wisdom.
me
Good,
today.
because one of those rolls is a 1, and that would have been terrible. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad, but luckily I don't have to use that one. I got 18.
Oh, me too.
1 second.
23.
Ooh! Twins!
Twinsies.
Okay, Octavius, what did you get?
18.
Dan's doing maths.
Oh,
done.
triplets.
16.
Of me.
Okay, so you half the damage, so that is 8 points of psychic damage. All of you take 8 points of psychic damage and suffer no other effect.
Great. I'm down.
That's halved, yeah. I rolled 2 d8s and got 8 on both.
Jesus.
I know.
Fucking
And
hell.
next in initiative is the creature's turn.
No.
By the way, I'm down.
Um,
I'm unconscious. Damn.
Octavius drops.
Octavius is down, by the way.
I did 1 turn. And that's it.
How?
That's what you get for
Yeah,
taking a
I
turn,
am-
man.
Yeah, I am a very squishy person. I have 21 HP.
Okay,
That's-
Octavius, you lose the effect of bless because you drop unconscious.
Oh, okay.
And you're unconscious. So when it gets to your next turn, unfortunately, we'll get to death saving throws. Okay, the creature will.
We're level 3, by the way.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Just so you know, Dan, we're level 3.
I'm
Who
aware.
cares?
I'm aware. Okay. The creature will. Okay. It will cast a. You see it just kind of go as this kind of mist, this dark fog seeps from the ground up across its entire body, and its whole kind of personage begins to kind of shimmer as it casts blur on itself.
Nice.
Oh.
So all attack rolls against this creature will be at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's poison, so it shall do with disadvantage as well.
Yeah. For the duration, all creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Cool. There you are. And it will use its Phantasmal Step ability and
Oh.
step through from there to there. And it will now be stood right behind you, Yerrel. And that is
Yay.
its turn. The end of its turn, which means it does not take... does it take poison damage now, Octavius? The end of the creature's turn.
It doesn't take poison damage, it's just the poisoned effect is until the end of its next turn.
Okay,
Next turn.
it is no longer poison then. Perfect. Coric, you are up.
I guess
going to
stabbing
ask a
it
question.
twice doesn't really make the poison longer, does it?
No, I won't know.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So my Eldritch Cannon
Yep.
says it's a spell attack, so I assume that means I can't cast a spell as well as use the Eldritch Cannon.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, yeah. Let me have a look.
I'm asking Just for a bit of, yeah, because I'm not completely sure. I thought I'd check.
Yes, an artificer can use your Eldritch Cannon and cast a spell in the same turn. The Eldritch Cannon is used as a bonus action, while casting a spell is typically done as an action, so they don't conflict. The Eldritch Cannon...
Okay.
Yep, you good. Yep, because
Right,
it's...
well, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to cast... I'm going to place my hands on Octavius and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So that is... He's 6 HP. Oh no, it isn't. It's 9 HP, sorry, because I forgot about the +3.
Hey, Octavius.
So he's got
9 hit points
back.
Yep.
You're like, you good? No good? And then I'm going to...
I don't want to be an adventurer.
It's still terrible
fine.
here.
You're fine. And I'm gonna pull the trigger and fire another bolt of force energy at this bloody thing, this bloody creature. I think
the creature
I should be just out of the way of getting Yerl in the shot.
I will say that the creature will have a little bit of cover because of Yeryl's wingspan and size. It will have not half cover. It will have. I'll say it has quarter cover, so it has a little bit of a higher HP AC to kind of get beyond. So go ahead.
Okay.
I will warn you if you roll a natural.
You
have bless, yeah. It's with disadvantage because it's blurred. And I will say if you roll a natural 1, there could be consequences.
All right, okay. Cool beans. Don't roll 1. I thought that was a 1 then, but it's a 7. We're all right. So that's...
You know, it's
Would have been
bad
a
when
6.
dice give you a heart attack.
Does a 6 hit? 6 doesn't hit, does it? Never mind.
No, 6 does not hit, unfortunately. So hold on, that's a 6 with bless.
Yes.
What did you roll on the die?
2.
Okay, plus your modifier. Oh god. Okay, no, it does not hit. Unfortunately, 6 does not hit. It flies wide. Anything else on your turn?
No, that will be everything that I can do.
Okay, next in
Yeah, I'm
initiative.
finished.
Peanut.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast something I've never cast before. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers. And I can put it on a singular point, can't I?
You can, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and put it on there. So you see Peanut like pull. Well, you don't see her; she's invisible. But she pulls out like this drawer, like an empty, like you know the junk drawers that you have in your house, and she just shakes it, and all these like daggers and knives start coming out, and ladles and shit, and they just start swirling like a tornado as it like makes its way towards the creature. And she's going to place it directly where the creature is standing.
Excellent. Okay. So, bear with me.
Takes 4d6 damage.
Perfect. Peanut, you... Because you are no longer invisible. As you cast Cloud of Daggers, which is a concentration spell, you drop concentration on invisibility, and you... Okay, just kind of mark where this Cloud of Daggers is going. It is a 5-foot cube, so I believe... Do you want it on the creature?
Yeah, directly on it.
Okay,
so it'll
perfect.
take damage immediately.
Okay, so... Yep, so... Okay, go ahead and roll some damage.
Oh, okay. "17 points of damage."
Oh,
That's pretty good.
For Peanut is pretty good.
How is it 17?
So I got 2 6s, so that's 12.
No, it's 4d4.
Oh, 4d6.
No, that's dissonant whispers that look at your sheet.
Ooh, I am
4d4.
Wait, hang on. What did I cast?
Cloud of daggers.
Ah, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing.
I
Okay,
would
leave me alone.
literally, I've just read the spell, looked at the die, and you went 17, and went, wait,
Oh,
no.
shut up. You could just be cool about it, Dad.
No,
Okay, hang on.
no, roll the right dice.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Yeah, Dan, why can't you be cool, Dan?
Oh, what a dick.
I want you all to die.
Um,
I'm gonna kill it, yeah.
We've realised this.
14. 14
figured
points.
this
14,
out.
thank you. 14 points of damage. Excellent. Anything else on your turn?
Where am I? I'm just gonna move around. Oh, shit. I'm gonna just move around this side.
Okay, perfect. Yerrol, you're up.
Seeing that Octavius is up, I'm going to cast something I have never cast before. And I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Ooh. Oh, I love Moonbeam. It's such
Which
a
I'm
yeah.
excited about.
Such a good spell.
Everyone cool. Everyone be cool.
Go.
Okay, I need the
be cool.
creature to
Bitch, be
roll
cool.
a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Piss and poo. Okay, fine. You'll take half as much damage, so I suppose that's something.
You can tell she's a mum, can't you?
Wee and poo poo. God dang it.
Mother fluffer.
I just rolled double tens.
Hell
Oh,
yeah. So 10
So
radiant damage, I
do
believe.
10 points of radiant damage, yes,
Oh.
and it will stay up there until I tell it to stop, I believe.
Excellent.
Yes. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Ulrich, you're up.
Yes. Ulrich again, seeing this thing disappearing and reappearing in places, feels a very reminiscent pang of a certain mine in a certain place. He is going to wheel on the spot, dragging the spear with him. He is going to move around to here, behind the creature,
Mm-hmm.
as it is entrapped in Moonbeam and being smashed by all these daggers. As he runs past you, Yerrol, you also have... not as good. You get 5 temporary hit points, as again you see the twisted root band clamped to your wrist as the World Tree's energy passes to you a little. And,
Friendship bracelet.
yeah.
She'll look over and sort of give you a nod.
hmm And as he drags the spear through the ground and sort of builds up speed, you watch as you hear the as it like blurs in the air and almost trying to slice it with the tip of his spearhead. He's just going to make a long arced slash for this creature as it stands in the moonbeam.
Excellent. So you are flanking, so you get advantage, which negates the disadvantage, so it's just a normal attack roll from you, please.
Absolutely. Okay, that is a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
Excellente. That is so that is 10 points of that piercing, slashing, whatever you want to call it, from the spear as he, in just this big blurred arc, as you watch the spear kind of bend in midair, just go straight through its center. And that is his entire turn, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay, perfect. Octavius, you're up.
Okay. So, getting from the burn position, half of his movement away, he's going to cast something which I haven't cast before.
Okay.
He's going to cast Silver Arrow, and he's going to shoot an arrow at the guy. But he's going to use his bonus action to activate Steady Aim. I give myself advantage on my next attack roll on the current turn, but my movement becomes 0 afterwards.
Okay.
So I did do something which I haven't done before.
Okay.
Almost in that 20. So that's gonna be a 20. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, so that was a straight roll, yeah? Because it negates
Yes.
the disadvantage of blur, yeah?
Yeah,
You,
yes.
didn't, you didn't roll with advantage. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll me some damage, please.
Fuck you, damage. So that is 4 points of damage with the silver tipped arrow.
Okay.
If it does anything, I wanted to use it.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very
I
much.
also do sneak attack. Forgot about that. Not like I'm a rogue, right? Additional 5
Sneak
points of
attack,
damage.
That's the whole point.
What you're here for?
Okay.
The sneaky stuff.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
rage you, sneak
How much
dark
damage?
heels. Yeah,
So
I'll
5
roll.
points of damage from the sneak attack,
Okay.
Sneak attack.
and 6 points of damage from the longbow. It was
11 total. Thank you very much. Anything else on your turn? Any movement?
sadly not.
No.
So the aim doesn't allow me anymore.
Okay.
So I'm just going to be there, and hopefully it's not going to teleport to me next turn.
We'll
Then-
see. We will see. Anyway, top of the initiative is the
Yeah.
lair action. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Stood up just to go down again.
23 again.
Bless. That.
Bless is your friend.
Okay.
14.
14. Coric, you take 10
Oh,
points.
wait, I forgot about Bless.
Oh, okay.
It's 15.
Yay.
Coric, you take 10 points of psychic damage and have disadvantage on saving throws until the end of the next round. Yeril, you got 20 odd, so you only take 5 points of psychic damage and nothing else. Ulrich,
18.
18, 5 points of psychic damage to you, sir. Octavius,
16.
how much?
16.
16, 5 points of psychic damage to you. Peanut,
22.
again, 5 points of psychic damage. No other effects for you four, apart from a little bit of damage. Okay, cool. It is the creature's turn. And I'm going to use...
Do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Do it.
Okay, choose three, up to 3 creatures within 30 feet.
Uh-oh.
No, the 3 of you guys, horrible.
Yeril, Yeril, Ulrich, and hold on. Is it 30 feet between? No, Peanut's out of range. Coric is not. Octavius is not. I'll D2 this one sec. Okay, Coric. So I need Yeril, Coric, and Ulrich to make me charisma saving throws, please.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Yep.
I get to do a flat roll because I've got disadvantage, but I've got advantage.
Yes, flat roll
Is this
for
magic
you.
again?
But it's saving throws, so Yeril and Ulrich, it doesn't matter for you guys. It is a flat roll as well. Coric, it would have been disadvantage, but it's a magical effect, so yeah, it's great for you. Okay,
17.
17 from you, Yeril. Dan, sorry, Ulrich. In my immersion. Ulrich,
That's a straight 10.
10. Okay, Coric. How much,
12.
sorry? 12. Okay.
12.
Okay.
I feel it's very likely that I'm going to be down in a second, but we're going to see what happens.
2.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Okay.
Multiple.
So, Ulrich and Coric, you failed your saving throws. You both take 17 points
Easy.
of psychic damage.
That's so easy.
Yeril, you take half that. So that would be 8 points.
Oh, okay.
Down, by the way.
Shit.
I'm
Correct.
down.
Oh, Coric, doesn't matter. You're unconscious. Ulrich,
Yes.
as well as taking that psychic damage, you
Oh.
find yourself completely disorientated as the last 10 minutes of your memory gets completely wiped from your mind. You just find yourself in a forest. You don't remember getting here. You don't remember, like, what is happening around you. You just see this lurching creature in front of you going... and snarling, but you have no memory of what's just happened over the last 10 minutes.
I don't need a memory. I'm a barbarian.
Correct.
All I want to do is hit things.
Correct, the same effect will become apparent to you if you get up. Cool. So that's its ability, and as a bonus action...
Yes, bonus actions. Are you all entertained?
will Misty Step, well, Phantasmal Step, Misty Step, same thing, and behind you, Peanut.
No, it won't. No, I won't.
Cool.
Yeah.
Korik, I'd like you to make me a death saving throw, please, and send me the result privately.
Yeah.
Do we have to go to hell for another character?
Peanut, you're up.
I'll say that. Who am I? Okay.
Oh, Digital Wolf, thank you very much for the subscription and the follow a minute ago. Love that. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Peanut, you're up. What are you doing?
Yes.
Okay. Put me in a situation. Okay. I am going to... Oh, he's right behind me. Okay.
Oh, you took... it's only 7 points of damage. Could you just roll me a concentration check, Yarrow, please? Just for bless. Let's see if it's still up.
15.
Ah, yeah, fine. You good. Cool. Peanut, you're up.
Okay. Okay.
Is that will help you?
Everyone did. Okay. I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers. So he needs to make a Wisdom save.
Okay. Just
Don't
checking.
hurt my friends.
Dissonant Whispers. Wisdom save, yeah?
Ah.
That's a 16 on the die. Plus 18 total.
Okay, well, it still takes half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't care at all.
So angry when they pass the saves.
Okay, that's
Oh,
six,
don't do that.
6
Don't-
damage.
6 points of damage. Thank you very much. Anything else on your turn?
I would like to disengage.
Bonus action disengage?
Yeah, please.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much. Run away.
Okay. Do you use your movement to race away from the creature?
Yes.
Excellent. Yarrow, you're up.
Seeing Korik down, she is going to place hands together in a prayer and bow her head. Her eyes are going to shoot open in a sort of ethereal blue, and her wings are going to outstretch to their full capacity, and from her chest, a sort of like blue, almost like diamond, is going to burst forth and be sent straight into Korik's chest, and I'm going to channel divinity with my divine spark.
Channel Divinity, Divine Spark. Perfect.
So you, Korik, are going to get 8 hit points back.
Korik, you are no longer unconscious, and as your eyes open wide, you just see yourself surrounded by forest. You have no idea how you got here, as the last 10 minutes of your memory was wiped because of the effect of the last spell. Oh, well, the last magical effect, but you have no idea why you're here. It's so disorientating. But yeah, cool. You are back up, lying on your back in the middle of this like clearing in a forest. No, I fucking dare how you got here. Cool. I love this monster. Anything else from you, Yerl?
Yeah, I was going to run over to Ulrich, just and get in a defense motion, sort of preparing herself, making sure that she just next to her ally, and that'll be her turn.
Okay. Ulrich, you are up. At the start of your turn, the ring on your finger, it kind of, it ever so slightly feels warmer, but then as you kind of like grip, a tighter grip onto the spear, it's almost like you're pushing that feeling out of your mind. but you
Okay.
feel this thing kind of get a bit warmer.
Is it like a dangerous feeling? Am I worried that it's getting warmer, or is it just like, oh, my sensory ring's heating up? I must be angry. Like
My
You-
my
you
mood
tell-
ring is telling me something.
I can't tell you how it would make
my
you
sensory
feel.
ring.
I'm just telling you what happens. It's up to you to decide what you want to do, dude.
that's fine, cool. Okay. So you said that the last 10 minutes of time is gone.
Yep.
How long roughly have we been in this forest, walking towards this thing, doing stuff? Because
You
that's
remember?
not a great amount.
No, you remember kind of entering the forest while you're heading in here. You were looking for maybe clues as to where Mervyn went, but you don't remember the bit where Yerrol spotted brought your attention to something moving within the forest. You just remember like the first part of that journey, but you don't remember the clearing. You don't remember being alerted to a figure. You don't remember the coldness. None of that. You're now just stood in this clearing with your spear, just memory wipe. The ring kind of pulsating a little bit and feeling warm.
And that's okay.
But it is your turn, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, sort of dazed and stunned. He's gonna grip his spear and shield and look towards Green and goes, "That's odd, but I don't." Yerrol, bad thing over there, right?
Yes, kill the creature. It's been killing us the whole time.
Okay, I don't need to be told twice. And he is going to.
This is so strange to you, Yerrol. Like, he has just a complete despondent look for
Do
a
not
moment, and
understand
then
what we've been fighting here. What is going on?
How can you ask? Just like a laceration across Octavia's chest. How can you ask?
Come on, Nora, get your head in the game. Come on.
Okay, cool. So Ulrich is going to use his 35 feet of movement to go here. And then as a bonus action, because I am a cloud giant and have the ability to do these things, as he runs, one of the roots of the world tree comes up. He taps it with his spear and just... You hear like a crack of thunder as he disappears in this green shoot of energy and reappears behind the creature. Oh, I moved my... Okay. I've moved... there we go. My bless is back. Sorry, that moved 30 feet. That moved 30 feet further away from me than it should have done.
excellent.
Question.
Tell me
Blur,
how
is
you
it
feel about this.
Yes, Blur. Is it a concentration spell?
It is.
So is this Blur over now that he's done Misty Step?
No, because Misty Step is not a concentration spell.
What about the other spell he cast?
The other spell was not a spell he cast. It was a magic. It was an actionable ability. He has taken damage, and I have concentration checked against the damage he has taken, and he has succeeded.
Okay. Quick question.
What
How
a
many...
bastard.
I know, right? How many hero points do we have now?
You have one.
So we only have one at level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, that's fine. Just want to make sure.
Level 4, you get you get 2, so yay for that. But yeah, level 3, you only get 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Korik has 2 because he had
Got the thing.
Yeah, got the thing, and Octavius had 2 because he
He's
made
a
fun of
dick.
Joe.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Hey!
Cool. So as Ulrich bursts
Those
out
are the
from...
best hero points. The being a dick hero points.
Yes. It always pays off.
Yeah.
I should have more.
Yours isn't
You need to
charming.
be more of a dick.
no, don't be more of one, Joe. Okay, Ulrich, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm getting there
I
slowly.
know. So you race across the battlefield. You
Yes.
cloud
So-
giant jaunt across to behind the creature.
Yes. As he appears out of the jaunt, I'm going to make 2 attacks using one with my hero point. And he's going to make one massive lunge, and then as he comes back, he's going to pull it out and go for one right in the upper rib cage, try and spear him through.
Hell yeah. So it is with disadvantage. It does have blur up, so
Yeah,
go ahead and roll me
that's
to hit
fine.
with disadvantage, please.
Okay, the first one is going to miss because that's only a 14.
14 will miss, yeah.
Okay, second one is okay. That's good. We want that. Okay, cool. It's a dirty 20 for the second one.
That one will hit.
Excellent. So that is, as the first one sort of goes through, he looks for the blur and is like, "Bleh," and sort of shoves it straight up through his ribcage.
Okay.
That is going to be 13 points of damage. Max damage as the spear
Oh,
goes up through its chest, and he's kind of pierces it.
Excellent. Excellent.
Is that everything? That's all I can do. Yeah, that's going to be my turn. He's going to stay there and try and keep this thing entertained.
Okay, excellent. Next in initiative, Octavius, you're up.
All right, being further away. Who's down? I know
Nobody.
someone's down.
No, Coric was, but
Oh,
through
he
the
was, he was,
power
yeah.
of light and magic, has been brought back to life.
Yes.
Clerical goodness.
Then he's going to, steady aim this stuff. And he's going to try and attack with advantage that cancels out, so 1 attack. Okay, that's cocked. Not bad. Does be a dirty 20. And I'm going to use the Storm Piece arrow for this one as well.
Okay,
To
go ahead.
do some extra damage.
Go ahead and roll me some damage. Don't forget about your sneak attack damage, please, because he's within 5 feet of an ally.
Yes. It's a longbow. That's actually a pretty good roll, not gonna lie. I just need a calculator for this. That is 22 points of damage.
Oh.
6 points of lightning damage.
Okay, as this arrow through the air and cracks into this creature's shoulder, and then just a split second later, this crackle of lightning energy follows the path of the arrow and sparks towards the end of the arrow, filing through into the arrow tip that's now lodged into this creature's shoulder and takes a hefty 22 points of damage. You see it You see it kind of falter ever so slightly in its step before looking back towards you, but then its head just kind of turns back towards your direction, Ulrich.
He's just, as he's holding the bow, he's like, this guy.
Excellent. Anything else from you, Octavius?
Man, I can't move. It is a very good ability to, like, have advantage every time. But at the same time, it is so fucking costly to just, like, have that. I don't have anything. Yeah, then that's it. That's a might. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's that time again, folks. It's the top of initiative. So everybody roll me wisdom saving throws. Welcome in, Deep Elite. I nearly rolled 2d20 for your damage. So that's not... No. It's the start. It's start of the next round. So it was only till the end of the last round. So you have no disadvantage. Cool. So it's only this. Cool.
Lovely stuff.
24, baby.
Dude, Yarrow. Unbelievable rolls.
Okay. Yarrow, 5 points of psychic damage for you. Corey, 5 point of psychic damage for you. Peanut, what did you get?
22.
5 points of psychic damage for you. Octavius.
18.
5 points of psychic damage for you. Ulrich.
19.
5 points of psychic damage for you as well.
Okay, so I'm down.
You all watch Ulrich from behind that creature fall backwards as whatever clings into his head goes. And just...
See Yerrell.
Ulrich is down.
3 people
Her
down.
eyes just close and she just drops in her position where she is.
TPK!
Okay, so
We'll go down together, guys.
I should go on that because that seems like a real, very realistic possibility.
Okay, Ulrich, you drop.
Yarrow, did you add
Yarrow
your
drops.
hit
Who
points?
else drops?
Really?
Yeah.
Octavius dropped as well.
When did you get attacked?
He's chipping away at our... He's chipping away
it's
at our health
the
pretty substantially.
Oh, yeah. That's what's good. That's what's doing me in as well.
Yeah, because I literally got the hit points back and then hit
Lost
again.
them all. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we all got hit.
Look at Dan's face, like, okay. Like, what are we gonna do?
It is the creature's turn.
Oh, good.
Oh fuck!
Oh, he's pissing himself now.
Delve into a moral quandary.
How do I not kill everybody? How do I do it?
I would love to know what kind of CR monster this is. Just out of curiosity.
It's going to be a high one. Listen, he can pay for all the next artwork if he kills our characters. So
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay.
The moral
Dan, just do what you're gonna do, man. Just do what you would normally
Just do
do.
it. Just do
Yeah, I'm
it.
going to.
No,
I'm
don't
going
break
to.
the
I'm going to.
immersion.
It is
It's
the
gonna
creature's
kill us.
turn.
It's gonna
It
kill
is the
us.
creature's turn. The creature is going to. Oh, he's going to. He's going to take a swipe down towards you, Ulrich.
So,
One
I'm
swipe.
gonna use
Whack.
the 3 names.
So that's with advantage
Yeah, of
because
course.
you are down. Huh?
I'm down. Not
Yeah,
dead,
yeah. I was going to say what? What's your AC?
My AC is 17. It's
Roll a 16 with his advantage.
Oh my god. Thank
That's
God,
one
that is
attack
so-
towards you, Ulrich, and then he is
Yeah.
going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here, before disappearing with his bonus action to here, and going with his claws towards you, Peanut. Very natural. Natural 6. So
Shut up.
it's a 12 to hit. Does a 12 hit?
You prick.
12 misses. Coric, you are up.
I'm going to use a hero point to get steady aim so that I don't have disadvantage when I. In fact, I'm gonna. Can I use 2 hero points in one turn, or can I just use 1 hero point?
One hero point a turn.
1 hero point.
Oh, guys,
I
we've
would
got them all
clarify,
sweating now.
Okay.
Horrible person.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my steady aim for my my bonus action. If that's all right.
Yep.
Because yeah, it'll just negate the disadvantage. That's all.
Yep.
So I'm going to stab with my short sword.
Yep.
Just gonna be like punch, and hopefully it's gonna do something. Oh, I should have used. Oh, never mind. The 15 hit.
15 misses.
Oh,
Just misses.
Did you have blitz?
Right.
No, he was
no,
unconscious, so
no.
bless her fails.
No.
Bless.
No.
And Yarrow's
right, that's
dropped.
fine. I'm going to put my flintlock pistol to
Do
its
what now?
face.
Okay.
Right. Well, I know it doesn't really have a face, but I'm going to put it there.
Okay, so you spend your hero point to gain the
Oh,
additional
never
action to
mind.
flintlock pistol.
Yeah, but that doesn't hit. That was a bad roll.
Okay.
So that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Dan's like, what have I done?
Peanut, you're up. Oh no. Oh no.
You've all
Come on,
tuned
Peanut.
in for a
Come on,
match.
man.
I hope you're prepared for this.
Losing it.
It's me.
Okay.
It's me. Okay, it's me.
Peanut,
Come on.
You can do this.
It
It is pretty beaten up. You can do this.
Come
Just
on.
use one good turn.
Come on.
Right, I'm gonna disengage and I'm gonna move away.
How are you disengaging?
Bonus action.
That's
You're
only
not
for
a rogue.
rogues.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
but-
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, I am gonna disengage. Yeah, fuck that. Bye.
So
and I'm
you're
gonna
using
move-
your action to
Yeah,
disengage.
yeah. And I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna use my hero point. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna take an additional action, and I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. And I'm gonna cast it at. Fuck me. I really got first level. Okay. I do that.
Wisdom saving throw from me.
Please.
What's the DC?
13.
Not enough.
Sorry? 14.
13, I think she said,
13.
didn't you?
13?
Yeah.
It got a 12.
Oh,
Bitch. Okay.
man. I was never smithing before in front of one enemy.
We're all having kittens over here. It's like,
Okay. I got 3d6s, right? I got 666.
yes.
The devil's no.
18 points
What's
of
that?
damage.
Nah, yeah, 18. I was trying to count. Yeah, 18 points of damage.
Okay.
It's so pretty. I'm gonna take a picture.
18 points of damage, and you still have
Pretty.
Cloud of Daggers up, which you
Oh,
can
bitch.
move with your bonus action.
Yeah. I go move that bitch.
Bonus action, Cloud of Daggers, you can move. Yeah.
Yes, I'll do that. Thank you so much for reminding me. What great DM. I'm gonna do that. So that's what
A
3.
smart,
Oh, wait,
handsome,
hold on.
kind DM
I
here.
was going to say, isn't Cloud of Daggers concentration?
Yes.
Okay.
Slap Dan.
Piss off.
Playing the
Oh.
game properly. I can't help it.
Keep your
I know,
fork
I
tongue
know.
behind your teeth.
I like that. I'm still
Okay.
in there.
Okay, so it isn't a bonus action. I've just read the spell. It isn't a bonus action. I was
bumble.
just going to try and make this more impactful, but 18 points of damage is enough. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god.
Okay. So she's gonna take out like a little soda can, and she's gonna shake it up really, really well. And she's gonna crack it open, and she's gonna spray it like all over the creature, and she's gonna just sing like the Pepsi Max kind of logo, the song that comes on in the cinema. I can't remember it, but like that little song that comes on, and she goes, Taste the rainbow, and that's all she's gonna do.
You've just mixed.
I know
two
that was the
brands.
point.
That's-
It was like,
Okay.
Disturbing.
You see this creature. You see this creature's head begin to like rile and writhe back and forth before its form shifts and cracks, and almost this kind of vacuum begins at its core before the rags in which it was wearing just begin to float down to the ground. Korik, Peanut, you are out of combat. However, you have got 3 of your party members down. I need to know what you're going to do, and
Okay, I want to run over
Well,
to...
Coric's going to look over to Peanut,
Yeah.
first of all, and just be like,
Hello. I did it.
where the
Did you
fuck did
see
that
me?
come from?
Did you see
What's
me?
going on?
Did you see me do
I was
that?
just, we got in the forest, I was lying down, I stood up, and then there's this fucking thing in front of me.
Yeah,
and
I
there's-
sorted
What's
it.
going on? What's happening?
Yeah,
I'm
listen,
so
don't-
confused. What's
it's
going
okay.
on?
Don't worry. This creepy thing, it tried to get us, but maybe me, protect her and all.
Oh, shit,
you know.
shit, yes.
Yeah, that's
Right,
me.
I'm going to put my hands on
He's down.
Octavius and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
on Octavius.
Um,
Cool. Yeah, let's get the rogue up first. Sounds good.
Because he's right next to me.
just
Okay.
before,
He's right next to me.
just before you bring him up, Peanut is gonna take out a marker and she's gonna draw all over his face, and then you can bring him up.
Okay, cool. While you're doing that, Yeril
keep
and
me buffing
Ulrich,
it.
I need death saving throws from you two, please, and send me the results privately.
I'm gonna go help
That's
Yarrow next.
10 points of HP.
Yeah, Octavius, 10 hit points back.
I assumed that's where Peanut was going.
Well, it
You
isn't.
get Yarrow.
It's
I'm
too
going to
bit-
get Yarrow.
Well, it's going to take you longer
Yeah,
than
that's what
6
Peanut's
seconds to
about to
draw on
do.
his
I'm
face.
just,
So yeah,
I'm just
Yeah.
drawing rude things on his head.
Takes longer than 6 seconds. So, 1 second.
I'm
Alright.
going to run
Remember
over
that.
to Yarrow if
Yeah, you
Peanut's not
should.
running over to Yarrow.
Okay, you run over to Yeril. Go ahead. What are you going to do?
Cure Wounds.
Okay,
Last
go ahead and
spell slot.
cast
Cure
Cure
Wounds.
Wounds.
I finished drawing his full
He's
name on his
also
head.
10 points.
Okay, Yeril, 10 points of healing. Back to you. You are stabilized 10 points of healing. What are you guys doing next?
Run. I'm going
Try to
after drawing
stabilize
him.
Ulrich.
Yeah, go get him. Go get him.
Yeah, spells
Okay.
are just like, oh, shut, stop it.
Okay, so you
He's
race
like
over to
going.
Ulrich.
Yeah. It's what was this check?
What are you talking about? There's no check. What are you doing? Ulrich is on the ground, like
him.
passing
Oh, yeah,
into the
yeah,
other
yeah.
realm.
And
Stabilize him.
you'll see what's going on.
Yeah,
now.
stabilize. Try to
Yeah.
hedge him up a little bit.
She's running. She's going to run over immediately,
Yeah.
and she's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, go ahead and cast Cure Wounds.
Me through it.
Oh,
Dude, this is more nervous wrecking than the actual fight itself. Just like, get him fast, he's going. Technically speaking, we would only have
15
what?
points of healing, Ulrich.
15.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
going to just sort of grab him up in her arms, kind of, and just sort of gently sort of stroke his face and just say a prayer very quietly to him, like she's whispering in Aarakocra. Sort of, her wings are kind of going to be out and slightly curved in, like she's sort of trying to protect both of them. And as she finishes her incantation, she's just going to say very quietly to him, "Don't leave me." Cast.
Mom and Dad.
Okay.
Don't leave me. I have 3 children.
Oh, wow.
As the healing sort of sinks in and the blood returns to his face, is oh, wow! Again, what would I do without you, huh?
Without me specifically, I killed them. You're welcome. And the tank. Thank you.
Just from above the wing, you just see a thumbs up come up.
Like, under the wing. I'm just like, yeah, I did it. You're welcome.
Yara's just sort of gonna keep holding on to you, but sort of gently, like, so you're sitting a little bit, and then just sort of say, like, "We just have to stop meeting like this."
Well, you just, get my heart beating again. What am I supposed to do? Did we win?
Is our memory still gone?
Yours and Ulrich's are, yes.
I will tell them in great detail about how I finished this monster off. I'm like while flexing my muscles the entire time.
Yeah, the dragon muscles.
A little dragon has saved us again.
Yeah. Where?
Again.
You were down, so yeah.
Slightly punch his shoulder.
It still has like noodles all over your family. Like, where?
Yeah, you have on your head. I forgot to say it. What you have on your head. You have your you have your name, and like right across your head. You also have a dick on this cheek, and you also have a bunch of jelly beans and cookies on one side, and it says "Peanut was here," just underneath your mouth.
Okay.
You do understand
disgusting.
Oh, well, like down here. Sickos.
It was in your throat.
You do understand that I will do everything in my power to get back at you. You do understand that.
You don't know what's there. No one's told you yet.
Not yet. But we all found out. I don't know exactly who the find out was.
As the calm settles over the battlefield, Peanut.
Yeah.
The spot on your hand begins to burn.
Ah.
Here we go.
Ulrich.
Hmm?
Simultaneously, so does the ring on your finger.
Okay,
You feel it too?
Yeah,
That
this ring is very hot.
What is
My hand, so my hand.
Ulrich is going to try and pull the ring from his finger.
Yara's
Like
going to
it's
grab
hot.
Peanut's hand and just start looking at her hand.
Ow.
You start... Okay, make me a medicine check. Ulrich,
Yeah.
as you begin to pull the ring off,
Natural 20, baby!
before it gets past the first knuckle,
Yeah.
that overwhelming urge surges through your mind to not take this ring off. Like even though this is it, you are not taking damage, but it hurts, but you're not taking any damage, but it burns, it hurts. But as your instincts kick in to take it off, you just stop yourself. You don't want to take this off. If you take this off, you might lose it. Somebody might take
stop
it.
crunching crisps.
You might.
I thought I was muted. Sorry.
You might lose it. You might forget
Some
where you
free
put it. Like,
ASMR for you peeps.
I'm so sorry.
so
Yeah.
you don't, and you just grimace as you slide the ring back into its original position as you kind of start shaking your hand.
So I don't want to take it off, but so it's conflicting theories essentially.
Yep.
Cool.
It hurts, but you know you need to, but you don't want to take it off.
Okay. Sort of looking at the ring, he's gonna like slam his hand to the floor and kind of look around and go, okay, I don't know why I don't want to take this ring off, but I really, really don't, and it is hurting me. Octavius, you have a dagger, right?
I'm not going to cut your finger off.
Would you mind, please?
Before we get to that, Yeril, you, with your medicine check, begin to check out this dark mark that had appeared on Peanut's hand. And it seems to shift ever so slightly. You only notice it through careful examination, almost like the edges are kind of like tiny microscopic tendrils kind of reaching out ever so slightly. It doesn't seem to be growing, and if it is, it's only at like a very slow rate. But as you're looking at this this mark, you kind of rub your finger like in and around the area, not on it directly. I'm not suggesting that you do that, but in and around the area, all of a sudden, the burning stops.
Oh, thank God.
Almost within a second. It just stops.
That feels better.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't know why. This is the mark my friend gave me. I don't know why I was sore.
It's the mark that ghost gave you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Be connected to that creature somehow.
You wouldn't do that to me.
Ulrich, as Octavius spins a dagger out of his wrist guard, and you kind of like look as if to chop off the finger, the pain stops. The burning sensation stops, but as you kind of like look down towards your hand, kind of feels good to you. Like this sense of power in your hand. Like, can't really describe it.
Can Yeril go over to check on Ulrich, seeing as they both had the affliction at the same time?
Yeah,
Team,
absolutely.
And sort of just not take the ring off, but just look at his hand. Like, she's just gonna, if he's still on the ground, just sort of grab his hand and start looking.
As soon as
Yeril
Yeril grabs your hand, Ulrich, there is almost a guttural reaction to her looking towards the ring. Like, is it a mistrust? Is it what? But you're like, your hand clenches, like as if to try and make it impossible for Yeril to remove it. If that was what she, not that you think that she's going to, but almost instinctively, you just clench your hand rather than having it open. You just.
She's going to sort of freeze as she sees the reaction, and then just slowly place her hand, both of her hands on his arm, and just say, "I'm just checking for any damage. I'm trying to hurt or take anything."
I don't know if I believe you. This is powerful. This ring is the one we found in the tower with the gnolls, remember? It hurt, but now it doesn't hurt, and I don't know why, but I wanted to cut my finger off, didn't I?
Look at me. Look at my eyes. Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you. Yes, why wouldn't I? And you watch his hand try and sort of loosen the fingers ever so slightly, and just an upright palm. He's not going to be clenching anymore.
She'll move her hands away from actually try and now just visually look to check his hand is okay, that he doesn't have a black spot. Just there's
No
visual
sign.
sort of like sign of hurt or anything like that.
Nothing.
She's going to sort of, having checked, she will just sort of look at Ulrich, almost slightly hurt, and move away.
Ulrich, as Yeril is stood checking your hand, you feel for the first time, feel as if a reassuring hand is placed on your shoulder. Only for a second, a brief second, but it's okay. And you feel bolstered by it, and
But I still remember wanting to cut it off and get rid of the thing.
yeah.
Like, that memory hasn't gone. It's just now.
No.
Just have it on.
As that magical effect in combat hit, you forgot the 10 minutes prior. Everything since then, you're good.
No. What I mean is, like, the ring isn't affecting my memory and what I thought I wanted to do versus what it's feeling like now.
No, not affecting your memory. You remember how you felt, how it's making you feel. There's nothing distorting your memory.
Ulrich is going to slam his hand to the floor again, looking at it and sort of grimace and go, Octavius, I don't think I can, but I think I need you to. It feels good and I don't know why, but I don't know. Someone needs to help me, because this is weird. It felt bad and now it feels good.
What are you doing?
The ring it wants, it's a good ring, it's a powerful ring. It didn't feel powerful before, but it does now. I don't know why.
Want to cut it off?
Yes, I want it off of my body.
Okay. And I pull out my shovel. The sharp
World War
shovel.
II style, dude.
Yeah.
And he like goes a little bit into the way as he's like, hold on a second.
Oh.
Oh yeah. And he still has the drunks, by the way, so if you don't take it seriously, you don't want to.
You just see him look over you with all this stuff on his face.
It's just the orc like, been drawn on. Did the enemy do that? I didn't know he had the quill.
What? What do you mean drawn on me?
Permanent marker.
Yeah, in Middle Ages.
Looks like Sharpie.
What do you mean a Sharpie? Where?
Not
I don't
to,
know. He's you know he died, so you know he might be a little crazy just now.
He like he doesn't know, but he like looks at Peanut. Anyway,
Ulrich,
at the moment, let's just not cut off the finger.
as
Morbid.
Octavius says that, the thought of cutting your own finger off to get this ring off goes through your mind. You don't want to be away from this thing. Like, this is the point I've been making since you put it on your finger. You don't want it off. Like, asking somebody to chop off your finger to get the thing off just goes against everything that you feel for this thing. You don't want it off. Like, you feel a kinship to it. So you place your hand down, and you're like, it feels this, I feel that, I feel the other. But as soon as Peanut pulls the shovel out, and Octavia says about cutting your finger off, you just quickly whip your hand back towards yourself. And the thought of removing a finger to get this thing off goes against everything you feel right now. You don't want this thing off your finger.
That's what I was trying to ask the first time. Like, so it is changing how I feel then.
No, you asked me if it changed your memory. It doesn't change your memory. It hasn't made you feel anything different. You have a kinship to this ring. This is your ring. You don't want anybody else to have it. You really want this ring. You don't want anything to happen to it. Regardless of what it is making you feel at any one point, you have a kinship to it. That is, you don't want to take it off, whether that's through pulling it off your finger, cutting your finger off. You don't want to remove the ring.
Right, okay. Okay.
Like, even if logic dictates that this thing is going to throw you off a cliff to your doom, you will not take the ring off, because that's not, that it is making you feel that way. You feel a kinship to it. You don't want to take it off.
Right, okay, that's fine. Fair. So, sort of saying it and then pulling back like a thing of joy. Like, no, don't. This is mine. It's found me and it belongs to me, and it is mine.
Belongs to me.
It does, yes.
You wanted me to cut it off a second ago.
I did, yes, but it feels good and strong. And I think it makes me stronger, so it's mine.
This was the ring that we found in the tower with the gnolls. We don't... You had it on all the time since then?
I put it on, yeah, I took it. I thought you all knew that. I did say I was going to take the fancy ring.
Seems to be playing tricks with your mind.
I mean, you would say that you want the powerful thing.
I don't want any. Don't seem to have hurt you, Eric. Making sure that this is safe, that this is not something nefarious. I don't want any power. That is not who I am, and you know that.
Oh, but we need power. We need power to fight things like that. And
no, you have me. I did that. You have me. I'm the power.
But you're not this.
Sure.
No, shut up.
Married?
Ulrich,
Like-
It's be a serious moment, Jack.
up till now, still have no idea what this thing does.
Okay.
There comes a question at some point whether or not you want to find out. I'm not
I mean-
suggesting that has to be right now, but there comes a point where you might want to try and find out what this thing.
I mean, okay, so I know what it does, but if Ulrich doesn't know what it does, he can't work the ring, presumably. It was explained to him.
No, you've attuned to it. You can use it, but
Oh, so I know what it does.
no, you don't know what it does, but you're attuned to it. You can use the thing. Your statement isn't the statement you made isn't right. So you've just said, "Oh, I know what it does, but Ulrich doesn't." Correct. So I can't use it until I know what it does. No, you can use it. You're attuned to it. You just don't know what it does.
Hold on.
Maybe we have Korik take a look at that thing at some point.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Maybe it's the ring of cut off
I
finger.
got no spell slots left.
No, we should probably, should probably have a look around this place.
Yeah. Oh, before we do that, though, he's going to shoot an arrow where the thing has died, just in case.
Yeah. You knock an arrow and
He's just
loose it, and it lands and pings straight in the dirt.
Yeah, just making sure. He's going to grab the arrows, at least the silvered one, because it's the only one that doesn't explode, like the lightning one. And what he would like to do, while they are having the talk of finger, no finger, he's going to take a look around the tree a little bit, around the perimeter.
Okay, go ahead and make me an investigation check, please.
Yeril will put her hand on your shoulder. Feel a warm sensation on your shoulder. Ask guidance.
Okay.
Thought you were peeing on his shoulder then for a second.
I feel this
You
warm.
feel a warm sensation.
Yeah.
just up in the air, having a little whiz.
Yeah, so that is a 21. No? 22.
21, 22. Okay. Okay, so you begin to have a look. You see that there is a huge hollow oak tree central to the clearing. You see that its bark is carved with these spiraling runes and glyphs. As you were in the middle of the fight, you saw that a few of these would glow ever so slightly, but none of which are glowing now. You see that there are stone cairns half buried in the underbrush, in and around the roots of this tree. Ancient grave sites, perhaps? You're not quite sure. You see that as you're wandering around, the thick fog that was within this area has all but subsided. There is no more fog, as you can see, anywhere. Within the hollow of this tree, you see, it is quite large, there is a small ritualistic circle within the tree itself. You see that there is a circle of bones, all kind of set out in certain ways, almost as if something was summoned here, maybe, or maybe the creature that you've just fought was bound to this place somehow. You don't know, but there is this sort of ritual circle within the hollow of the tree. But that's all you find, even with a 22. That's everything.
Would this look like anything I've ever seen before, having been a cleric of magic or trying to summon deities or anything?
Doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before. Especially not a ritual circle made with bones.
No, but just I was trying if there was any god or something
Doesn't appear so, no.
relates to.
There is nothing religious about this.
No.
You don't know.
No. I don't think you'll have ever seen anything like this before.
Are there any symbols or things like that, or it's the way it's put together? It looks like something to be summoned.
There's no symbols or anything. Like I said, you don't know whether it is something to summon or whether it's something that has been made to bound something here, or you don't know the purpose of it. It's just there.
Oh,
Just describing it for you.
Do these bones look old, or do they look?
Most of them do look aged. Yeah.
Take one.
They
You
look
take
like
one of the bones?
they've been there.
Two of them
In that-
specifically. Yep.
Do they look like they've been in place for a long time?
Hard to tell. I would say it does a little bit. Yeah, they don't look like they've been disturbed.
Yeryl's going to just take out one of the bits of her notebook and just sort of take notes of what she's seeing.
Okay.
She can't draw. Just as like this is a bit weird kind of thing. She's trying to write down as much as she can see how it's arranged, where it is, what they've come across, just to kind of try and put a picture together if they can relate to this later on.
Okay.
Find out a bit.
Yeryl's notes. Saw some freaky shit.
Okay.
Went to the woods with the gang, had a bad time. So
Does anybody want to do anything else, or do you, or what do you guys do next?
I don't think is there any other. I'm guessing there's no other sign of that creature we saw before. That
The creature that you saw on the way here was the one you've just faced.
it was that one.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine then. So there's nothing, and there doesn't seem to be anything else.
Doesn't appear so.
I mean, it's worth going back to town and talking to the townsfolk about this. It's their ceremonial burial site. It's where they bury their dead. I think they'd want to know if strange creature is going around attacking people.
Oh, maybe Brenrick was going to finally show up to town, the fortune tellers and the group, after we've defeated this thing. Maybe that was what they were talking about, like to be, the dark energy in town, which has
That could have
succeeded.
been what they were talking about.
Yeah, maybe.
Might be worth trying to just talk to some more of the townsfolk. Maybe they're aware of this. Maybe they've noticed them.
Oh,
It seems odd that it would only appear when we go in
Interesting.
there.
maybe, but maybe it was just like attacking people and just taking away their memory, and that's why they didn't know much about it. Just like, oh no, I haven't seen them. But rather than taking minutes, it took years, literal lifetimes.
So you all set off back towards town.
Oh yeah.
The canopy of the forest of Esselnir looms overhead as the dirt path that you followed here opens once more as you head back towards Meadowvale. Sunlight cuts through the clouds and the canopy in quiet shafts of light that hit the forest floor. As you arrive back towards the edge of Meadowvale, you feel that something is different. The village square, once humming with gentle conversation and idle joy, now carries the weight of confusion and grief. People moving slowly, faces pale, brows furrowed. You see a woman stands frozen outside her cottage holding a child's toy with trembling hands. Near the well, two villagers argue desperately over a name, neither able to believe the other forgot it was just yesterday. The curse has broken, and it seems now they remember. They all remember. And that's where we're going to go for a quick break. We'll be back in a little minute, and we're going to start unpacking all this because it's going to get a little bit heavy. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh God, no, I was wrong screen. Sorry, I nearly sent you through a break. Sorry about that. Here we are. This is if you are watching on YouTube, this is the end of part 1. And for those watching live, which you can do on Sunday evenings at 7 PM over on Twitch, this is the halftime break. Go and get yourselves a drink, get yourselves refreshed, goes to the toilet, all that good stuff. And we're going to be back in about 5-10 minutes. And for you VOD watchers, we'll see you on Thursday. Okay, back in a few.